Some of the suspected illegal miners who were arrested in the northwest last week are expected at the Stilfontein Magistrate's Court, that's near Klerksdorp. Scores more have resurfaced from the Margaret shaft there after police intensified their operations. Watching developments for us is SABC News reporter Sentleeng Lehihi, who joins us now in anticipation of that court appearance. She's just outside court, and we're still canvassing the views of many people affected by what's taking place in that particular area there, Sentleeng.
Indeed, we remain posted outside the Stilfontein Magistrate Court in anticipation of that appearance. But we've heard word in our interviews with some community members who've raised concern about the situation facing just over 10,000 illegal mine workers who are reportedly still underground with no ability to resurface by themselves and in dire need of humanitarian support. We also understand that some community members there have also just organized themselves to try see if they can have engagements with law enforcement to ensure that such intervention is expedited, but to actually have you get a better understanding of the situation facing the affected community members. I'm going to speak to Thandeka. Thandeka, you explained to me that your brother is stuck underground. He has been stuck since the operation started. You had no idea that he's unable to resurface until you heard word from those who managed to resurface. Just tell us your concern, my sister.
My concern is that my brother, he's taking a chronic treatment, and like every time when I ask him how do they survive there, he will tell me that they give them food, he gets his medication. So my worry now, my main concern is that if he can't get his chronic medication, he can't get food. How is he surviving? That's my concern.
Now, this phenomena of illegal miners and zamas is something that is a commonality in this community. I'm struggling to understand how 10,000 could be underground as we speak, but you say that many in this community are faced with this reality, and you knew your brother is a zama.
Yes, indeed I knew. The main reason that he ended up getting there, and we were saying that zama in a way, it's a godsend, because my brother, he was a criminal, and he used to be beaten up by the community. So since he started joining zama, that thing of him being a criminal, it has stopped. So it became a norm to us that he goes underground for 2 months and he comes back after 2 months. So now my concern is that what's happening? What's the situation now? Hence, I end up going to the community leader saying that, can you please help me? Because I don't know that what's happening with my brother. Even if he's dead or it's alive, can I just get him? If he's no more, can I get his bone so that I can bury him?
When last did you speak to your brother, and how long has he been underground?
I think it's about 3 months or 4 months, the time he told us that he's going there, because we can't communicate. We end up communicating the time he tells us that I'm going, and when he comes back. So now we haven't heard anything.
Desperate pleas coming from concerned families saying that many of their relatives remain stuck underground. They have no way to resurface by their own doing or will. They need serious humanitarian intervention and serious evacuation by assistance of law enforcement and the state. We anticipate, however, that the 55 who are expected to appear now before the Stilfontein Magistrate Court are slowly making their way to the court premises, and we expect that they'll appear, while we also expect that those almost 600 who were arrested or resurfaced over the weekend will also make their appearances in court from tomorrow onwards. From us here outside the Stilfontein Magistrate Court, back to you, studio.
All right, Sentleeng Lehihi, thanks very much indeed. As you heard there, she's reporting live from just outside the Stilfontein Magistrate's Court in the northwest. I suppose it's startling that something like this arrangement is even happening to begin with. You know, just the concept that it's known that there are people underground who receive regular medical and food supplies, even though their operation is illegal. And so I suppose in one way or the other, something has to be done to prevent the worst case from happening, if sadly it hasn't happened yet.